Hey, what's up, champions? Gediminas here. Hope you are guys doing absolutely fantastic. Happy Thursday. How you doing, guys? What's happening? How you been? Let me know. If you're watching a replay of this, please do a massive favor and stick hashtag replay into the comments so that I know who watched the live and who watched the replay. And if you're brand new, if you're watching one of my videos for the first time, then do say new in the comments, because I'd like to say hello, I'd like to give you a hug, I'd like to connect with you, etc. Hey Debbie, how you doing? Hey Hamad, how are you guys doing? What's happening? All right. So today, I wanted to talk to you guys about the fact that you forget 90% of what you don't teach. What I mean? I'll explain in just a second. Hey Gunther, I'm very well, thanks. You? Okay, so they say if you attend a training or you watch a training video or you listen to training audio and you just watch, then you're gonna forget pretty much most of it. If you sit and write, you're gonna remember, I think, about like 30%. If you sit, write and engage, like answer the questions and participate in the training, then you will remember maybe about 50-60%. But if you teach other people what you learn, then you remember the most. Hey Megan, hey Oksana, hope you guys are well. So the key in mastering something is learning how to teach, and Ray Higdon calls it ILT, invest, learn, teach. So invest your time and money to learn something, and then you teach other people, right? Because when you have to teach somebody what you've learned, then you have to really understand it. Because if you don't understand it fully, you cannot explain it to another person, right? So that's why you really make a habit of, one, making notes. When you're watching training videos, when you're attending events, when you're doing whatever, write things down. They say the bluntest pencil is sharper than the sharpest mind. Or I'd rather have a short pencil than a long memory. Now, all it means is that you're going to forget the stuff. If you think you'll remember, no chance. If you attend a 3-day training event, full days, how on earth are you going to remember everything that was said in 3 days? But if you make notes, it's easier for you to remember. But then even more importantly, because a lot of you do take notes, a lot of you are good students, you go to training, you get your trusty notebook out, you write things down, you come home, you put the notebook on the shelf, and it will stay there for the rest of its days. And like Jim Rohn used to say, that a lot of people have millions on the shelves of their bookshelves, right? In their notebooks. But it's unused information. It's not being practiced, right? So once you attended the training and you learn something, make a habit to start teaching other people. So it doesn't matter, even if you have 3 people on your team, you watched my Facebook Live today and you learned something, which I really hope that every time you watch one of my videos, you learn something, you get value, you learn something, go back to those people and go, hey, this is what I picked up today. This is what I'd like to share with you, right? And start getting into the habit of teaching other people, right? And then you can actually use it for your social media content, right? Because again, when I coach a lot of people about, starting doing Facebook Lives every single day, they go, oh my gosh, what will I be talking about? Well, just document the information that you're consuming. If you got yourself a Cosmopolitan, or if you got yourself Man's Health, and you're flicking through the articles, guess what? Out of that one magazine, I could do, 20, 30, maybe 40 Facebook Lives. Because each article, they're like 5 tips how to lose weight, and 4 tips how to get rid of depression, right? Each and every one of those you could just grab and make a video on that. Go, hey guys, I was just reading Cosmopolitan today, and here's the 5 things, to do, to cope with whatever, raining outside, whatever the article is about. You get me? Wherever you listen to a podcast, or wherever you're watching a video of somebody, you see a motivational quote and you think, if you see a motivational quote and that prompts a thinking process in your head where you think about that topic, great. That's the idea for your video. That's something you can share, right? So a lot of people are stressing out like, oh, what am I going to do my videos about? What am I going to talk about? When they have loads of things that they're consuming every single day without thinking how to use that, right? So stop thinking as a consumer and start thinking as a content creator, as a, what's the word? Crap, and I forgot the word. A curator, right? So you don't have to be creator, but you can be curating content, right? Which I think it means you consume something elsewhere and you present it to other people, right? So you curating the content, you know what I mean? So don't get addicted to that. I have to make my own stuff. I have to think of things to talk to every single day, you know? Out of 147, I think is 147th video. Out of 147 videos that I did, you know what? I think maybe 2 or 3 were my ideas. The rest of the stuff I've learned somewhere else. I attend the training, I attend the seminar, I watch the video, I listen to a podcast. I hear something that I think you guys might find useful, and I go and deliver that, right? I hear that and I deliver that to you guys because I think it's valuable. It was valuable for me to learn that. So that's why I share it with you, right? So get into a habit of collecting these ideas. You know, like Jim Rohn used to say, rarely does a good idea interrupt you, right? Getting good ideas is like mining for gold, right? It's not like good ideas don't just lay around on the floor, right? They're like gold. You have to dig for a lot of dirt to get those good ideas, right? So once you found that good idea, once you came across a good idea, make a note of it because you will forget it. Make a note of it because you won't use it. You know, make a note of it because it will be gone, right? So you need to take those ideas and get them somewhere. You know, like I have my phone with me all the time and my notes. And in my notes on my phone, one note is called topics, right? And every time, like I might be coaching my team member and they ask me a question, I do a coaching on that and I go, that could be a video. I go, hang on a second, let me put this in my phone, right? It's a topic to talk about, right? Or I hear a training, or I'm at the seminar, or I'm at the church, and the priest does a sermon, and I go, that actually applies outside of church too, outside of religion too, right? For the general, I make a note, right? Like it's just it becomes a habit, right? So you need to think of this on a daily basis. How can I make sure that I learn things, but then also how can I make sure I teach them? You know, so if you have a WhatsApp group, if you have a Facebook group, if you have, meetings for your team, share those ideas with them. Don't just keep it all for yourself because unused, that information is worthless. So bring your note to the next meeting and go, hey guys, I just highlighted a couple of ideas that I learned at the last training. I wanted to bounce off you. I wanted to share with you. Maybe you'll find it useful. And start teaching other people because this way you're giving value to your team members, but also you are learning that concept better because when you have to explain it, you understand it better then, right? And this way you won't forget it because otherwise 90% of it is going to be gone before you know it, right? So get in a habit of learning and teaching those things. And it will really help you yourself, and also it'll help you to explode your business. It'll help you to come across as an authority, as a person who knows what they're talking about, right? So whatever you decide, whatever sort of topic you want to do, because when I'm talking to people, they go, well, you do all your videos about network marketing or home-based business. Well, because that's something that I'm passionate about. But you don't have to do videos on personal development and network marketing. You could do videos, one of my team members does videos about health, right? Because she's into health, she does videos about diabetes, about nutrition, about food, except because that's her passion. You might do videos about beauty, and you might be doing, the makeup on yourself in front of a camera. You might be telling tips about skincare and things like that, right? You might be doing videos about, being a mom and, how to look after the kids best and what sort of breakfast best to give to the kids and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean? So you can think of different niches where you'd like to do your videos on. What would you like to teach on? What would you like to share content? And would that still work with your business? Absolutely. You could be doing videos about gardening and still explode your network marketing business. How? Like, how? If I'm talking about my tomatoes and my cucumbers, how am I going to explode my business? Well, this is how you explode your business. So you go, hey guys, today I'm going to talk about 15 different types of cucumber and which cucumber is the best type of cucumber to grow in your backyard. You do your topic, you do your thing, which you didn't think of it. You just went on Google and went, which is the best type of cucumber, right? And you just basically research that information, invest, learn, teach, right? So invest the time to learn something. Now you teach to somebody else. So you finish your video about cucumbers, and at the end of it, you go, hey guys, and by the way, some of you have been asking, how can I spend all of this time gardening and not at work? Well, actually, I have a home-based business that allows me to stay at home and do a lot more of this growing cucumbers and tomatoes, etc. If you know anyone who's interested in earning some extra income, drop me a message. That's how. Right? So you could do videos completely unrelated to home-based business and still recruit people from your home-based business. Because what happens is you become an authority in that particular topic, right? So at the GoPro, we had a guy who is super into sports cars. So he does videos about sports cars. He goes into Facebook groups about sports cars, makes comments and answers questions for other people and things like that about sports cars, right? And he connects with people because people start trusting his judgment because he's so into the topic that they are interested in and he's so knowledgeable. Then they make him as a friend. They send him a friend request. They start communicating. And all of a sudden they find out, oh, he also has a home-based business. Now, because I already have something in common with him, because he's also into sports cars like me, I'll find out what home-based business he does. And that's how he recruits people, right? He doesn't talk about network marketing, right? He talks about sports cars, right? So you choose what you like to talk about. It doesn't really matter, but it's the same concept. Invest, learn, teach. So you invest your time to learn something to do with your niche, to do with your target audience, and then you teach them that, right? You share that information, and not after first video, not after third video, not after fourth video, but once you've done loads and loads and loads of videos, you'll start becoming an authority in that niche. You'll start become credible in that topic because simply people will see that one, you're consistent. You haven't done 3 videos and quit. 2, you committed because you're investing your time continuously to learn things about that particular topic and you keep sharing it with other people. And 3, people will start getting value from you. And when people get value from you, they like you, right? Because they got value from you, okay? So that's my training for today, guys. Hope you got some value from this. If you did, feel free to share it with other people too. And if you're already in network marketing and you'd like my 26 different strategies, how to get more customers and sell more products, then head over to titaniumsuccess.co.uk/sales and you'll be able to download my free audio training from there. Have an awesome day, guys, and I'll see you at the top. Love you loads. Bye for now.